have shifted. I will tip them back.
Well, welcome on this amazing morning to the most amazing gaming channel in the world. It is great to have you guys. Yes, anyways, this is going to be the Nemesis build here. I had a request for it to go over the skills really quick. Basically, your one acts as the Ichable. It gives you a percent of power steal, up to 3 stacks and lasts for 5 seconds. It will happen on a basic attack. So, you can take up to 9% of someone's physical power and it'll get given to you. However, if they're magical, then you're going to go like a guardian. You're only going to get 4.5 because it cuts in half. The first one is a dash that you can use twice, so it's good for chasing and or getting away. Slice and Dice does damage and slows them. And the last one is the third ability is going to be her shield, which lasts for 2 seconds, and it will heal you based on the damage done to you, and also reflect the damage as well. It has a 16-second cooldown, and yeah, the ult does a percent of their current HP, reduces their protections by 50%, and yes, you steal their protections. Sorry about that. It's early in the morning. Forgive me here. So you steal 50% of the protections, you gain a movement speed buff, and they debuff for movement speed and all that fun stuff. Anyways, to go over it, the first one that I would get would be your 2 ability. Then I'd go ahead and get your 3, 1, and then 3, and then go ahead and grab your 4. I think you should upgrade the 3 as basically quick as possible for the fact that you get that shield health, which can save your life when trying to get away. So go ahead and get that 3 again, then go ahead and get the 2, and then I would basically just keep the 3 1 to 2 above it the entire time. At this point, though, you know, it's not going to have too much of a difference than an extra 5% slow with some damage. So go ahead and get the 2 ability and then the 3. Upgrade your ult whenever possible because your ult is actually really good and it scales quite well. There we go. Yeah, because it scales 5% of their current HP, not max HP. I apologize. Anyways, to get into the build itself, the first one that I would build would not be Warriors Tabi, would be Ninja Tabi. The reason why is Nemesis is somewhat of a kind of attack speed god. The next one that I would get would be Jotun's Wrath. This will be super helpful. Depending on how the match is going will depend on what item you should get next. If you're not dying very quickly and you're able to like use your shield to heal you and everything like that, then go ahead and grab Executioner. This will be quite helpful. If you are having issues though and you are dying repeatedly, go ahead and get Frostbound Hammer. This will give you that health as well as that physical power to basically stay in longer. The fourth item will be the opposite, Executioner, or if you switch those and get Frostbound, then, if I can actually type there, the next one that I would go ahead and grab would be Deathbringer. Being able to crit that will be, getting that will, the passive on that, the 40% increase, will be amazing. And then the last one is going to be Rage. This will basically just give you a little bit more crit chance and all that fun stuff. To go into the actives here, first one obviously should just be Girdle of Inner Power. This will be able to allow you to do that burst damage, and then the next one would be Greater Sprint. The reason why is you get back into this speed very quickly. You can use it as a getaway paired with your 1, and it has that amazingly 60-second cooldown. So if you want to see kind of the damage that you end up doing here is amazing. And what makes Nemesis good is her progression. You'll see that it's 1.75, 1.25. That in itself isn't that great, but what makes her amazing is the fact that her 1.25 and her 1 come at, I believe, 0.75 seconds apart from each other, which is amazing, at least with like this type of attack speed in the build. You can see here to right there, the 875 and the 630 is just ridiculous. So to be able to do that much damage that quick is amazing. And see, hopefully you should be able to crit. Can't believe I had 4 rage on that. But you can see as soon as you start critting, you just melt them. So the reasoning behind Jotun is because she does have quite the high cooldowns. I think before this it's like 18. Let's just find out here so I don't start talking out my ass here. Oh, okay. See, look, I was already starting to talk in my ass. 16, 13, 14. That is incredibly long. And you'd have to rely so much on your basic attacks, which isn't really good to be an assassin requiring your basic attacks to allow you to get, you know, your experience. So go ahead and grab Jotuns. This will be able to let you, you know, dive on in, dive on out, do a little bit of damage, and possibly kill them. So, anyways, that is the build for Nemesis, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And until the next time, have yourself an amazing life.